Hello and welcome to today's gentle flow. We'll start in a cross-legged seated position. Close down the eyes. Bring your hands onto your knees, palms facing up or down, whatever you prefer right now. Start by finding your breath. Tune into the moment. With every exhale, let go of anything that doesn't serve you right now. Slowly start by bringing your right ear to your right shoulder. And draw some circles with your nose to find a really nice neck stretch on your left. And if there's any spot that feels good in particular, stay there and just breathe into it. With your next exhale, slowly bring your chin to your chest. Interlace your hands behind your head and let them come to the back of your head. Let them be heavy. Keep the spine straight. We're only stretching the neck here. Release your hands, bring them back down onto your knees, and bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Start drawing circles with your nose. Again, if there's any point that feels good in particular, stay there and breathe into it. Slowly bring your head back to center. Open your eyes if you haven't already. And then from here, just find your way into a tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll start with some cat and cow movements. With your inhale, drop your belly down, open the chest, look up. Exhale around your spine, gaze goes back towards your belly button. Inhale to open. And exhale to round. Keep this going for a couple more rounds in the pace of your natural breath. Slowly find your way back to center. Bring the big toes together, bring the knees mat distance apart, and find child's pose. Walk your hands forward, come up onto the tip of your fingers. Bring the forehead down if possible. With your next exhale, start walking both of your hands to your right. Bring the left hand on top of your right. Bring the forehead back down. Breathe into your left side body. With your next exhale, slowly walk your hands back to center and over to your left. Bring the right hand on top of the left. Bring the forehead back to the mat. Keep breathing. With your next exhale, slowly walk the hands back to center and walk them back towards the center of your body. With your inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle underneath. Bring the left shoulder down to the mat. Bring your right ear down to the mat. Walk your left arm forward. And feel the opening of your right shoulder. Slowly start walking your left hand back. Push into the left hand. Open up to the right one more time. And exhale, bring your right hand back down. Inhale to open up to the left. And exhale to thread the needle. Bring your left shoulder down, bring your left ear down. Walk the right hand forward. Couple of deep breaths here. And slowly walk your right hand back. Push into the right hand. Open up to the left one more time. And find your way back into your tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, and push your hips up into your first downward facing dog. Walk out the legs. And start finding a still downward facing dog. Keep the fingers spread wide. Push the hips up. The knees can stay bent or maybe they're straight. Find whatever works for you. With your next inhale, bring the right foot forward to the center of your hands. Bring the left knee down. Inhale for low lunge. Shoulders are relaxed and away from the ears. Sinking into the hips. With your next exhale, bring the hands down. Straighten your front leg. Ardha Hanuman. Now if this feels hard, use blocks or books underneath each hand. The more you pull your toes towards your face, the more intense the stretch will feel. We focus on bringing the heart forward. From here, slowly come back forward to low lunge. Bring the hands together in front of your heart. And then find a twist by bringing the left elbow over your right knee. Push the hands together. Gaze up if possible. And slowly release the arms. Find low lunge once again. Bring both of your hands down. And slowly bring your right leg back. Find tabletop position again. We go through 2 rounds of cat and cow. From here, tuck your toes again. Find your way back into your downward facing dog. Slowly start stepping your left foot forward between your hands. Bring the right knee down. Find low lunge on this side. Shoulders are relaxed. Sink into the hips. With your next exhale, bring the hands down onto blocks or to the floor. Straighten your left leg. Melt the heart forward. Your left foot is flexed. The more you pull your toes towards you, the more intense the stretch will be. And slowly find your way back into a low lunge. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. Find a twist to the other side by bringing the right elbow over the left knee. Push the hands against each other, maybe looking over your left shoulder. Slowly release the arms. Inhale for low lunge once again. Exhale, bring both hands down. Bring the left foot back. For another tabletop position, 2 rounds of cat and cow. With the inhale, drop the belly, open up the chest. Exhale to round. Find your center, tuck your toes once again to push back to downward facing dog. Couple of deep breaths here. With your inhale, lift your right leg up. Open the hip to the side. Start to draw some big circles into the air with your knee. Change direction, go the other way around. And find 3-legged dog again. Step your right foot forward. Bring both of your arms inside. And then move around here a little bit in your lizard position. If you want, feel free to bring the back knee down. And then stay here with the option to come down onto the elbows. Couple of deep breaths. Slowly come back up to the hands. Walk your right foot over to the left side of the mat. Bring your right knee out and find pigeon. Now here it doesn't matter where your right foot lands exactly, but it's important to keep the right knee at the outside, at the right side of the mat. Inhale here and exhale to come down to resting or to sleeping pigeon. Couple of deep breaths here. Wherever you are, slowly come back to pigeon. Tuck your back toe, push the hands into the mat. Start lifting your right leg back up for three-legged dog, and then step your right foot down. Find downward facing dog again. Walk out the legs if that feels good. With your next inhale, lift the left leg up, open the hips to the side, and start drawing big circles into the air with your knee. Switch direction, go the other way around. And find three-legged dog again. With your exhale, step your left foot forward. Bring both hands inside to find your lizard lunge. Move around a little, maybe some circles, maybe coming forth and back. Maybe bringing the back knee down or keeping it up, whatever you prefer. And if you want, feel free to come down onto your elbows. Take a couple of deep breaths here. If you're down on your elbows, slowly come back up onto your hands and start walking your left foot to the right side of the mat to find pigeon. You always have the option to bring a blanket or a pillow underneath your hip for some extra support. Inhale here and exhale. Maybe, if possible, come down to resting or to sleeping pigeon for a couple of deep breaths. Slowly start pushing into your hands. Find your way back to neutral pigeon. Tuck your back toes. Push into the hands. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Walk it out on the spot. from here, slowly bring both of your knees down. Cross your shins. Sit back. Now from here, bring your right sole of your foot into your thigh. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, find a side stretch to your left. Pull your right shoulder back to stay open. Slowly come back to center. Now step your left foot over. Bring your left hand to the back. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale to hug your knee. Find a twist. Slowly come back to center. Bring both legs out and then bring the sole of your left foot to your right thigh. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Pull the left shoulder back to stay open. Slowly come back to center. Bring the right foot over the knee. Bring the right hand back. Inhale, open up. Left arm comes up and exhale to hug your knee. Find your twist. And slowly release back to center. From here, find any comfortable seat. Maybe a cross-legged position. Maybe you want to sit on your heels. Bring both of your hands onto your knees, palms facing up or down. Close down the eyes. And take this moment to just be. You are enough just as you are. Now bring your right hand to your heart, left hand to the belly, and think of 3 things that you're grateful for today. Bring both hands to heart center. Bow down to yourself and thank yourself for taking the time today to do something good just for you. And I thank you so much for your trust, for being here, and for sharing your passion with me. Namaste.